All right, welcome back to This Week in Pickleball, and we are here with a very special guest of the Franklin family. We're gonna do a slow reveal. Can you guess it? Oh, he's just coming off of a knee surgery. He's undoing his shoes here. And let's see what kind of shoes we got going on. We've got the K-Swissers. And let's see, one more hint for you. Uh-oh, he plays on the 5s with Mr. GaryVee. Any more hints here? Hey, here we go, Rob Nunnery. Hello, welcome.
Hey. How's it going?
And you're here at the MLP. We're getting ready for the second event in 2022. We're here at Newport Beach. First things first, I guess. What's going on with the knee?
She's feeling great. Coming off surgery about 5.5 weeks ago now.
Okay.
So it's not that long ago, but I'm moving fine. No pain. Not probably as explosive as I want to be, but I'm pumped to be here and excited to get here a few days early so I can get some practice in and get my movement down. So
okay, and tell us, what was it exactly and what did they do? And
yeah, so in New York at the APP after mixed doubles, I went down for a squat, and as I came up, felt a pop, and it was my medial meniscus. I tore my medial meniscus, and then got an MRI in Austin, Texas, had surgery June 21st. And I've just been working hard to get back here on the court, and I'm pumped to be out here hitting balls again. It's fun.
And what did you call it? Meniscectomy?
Meniscectomy.
Yeah, Meniscectomy.
Yeah. So arthroscopic knee surgery. They go in with a little scope, trim it up, boom, healthy.
And they have just like 3 little points here or something.
Just 2, yeah.
Just 2 now?
Just 2 right here, and you can barely see the stitches and scar, and it's really clean. It's nice.
And did you have any knee problems or issues before? Like, is this a tennis injury or?
No, because I hadn't played tennis in, what, 15 years. So tennis was a long time ago for me. But yeah, I partially tore it in 2020, rehabbed it on my own, and then I guess there was still some issues and tore completely this year. Okay. But should be good to go now. So now I don't have any lingering stuff with it. So. Really good. Your
big decision before Austin at the MLP was whether to play through it. Yeah. Right? I guess after New York was to play through it or to get it done. What made you decide to go with getting it done?
Yeah, so I went to see a doctor, a sports med doctor, and she was like, maybe we can do some steroid injections. And then she's like, let's just get an MRI to see like how bad it is. And after she got the MRI, it was a hard stop. She was like, do not play on it.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, there's no, you don't want to, you could tear your ACL, you could tear something else, like, there's just no point in pushing it. So, listen to her. I was bummed, of course, but I was happy to be in Austin, happy to support the team. And Pablo Tellez filled in brilliantly, like, he played amazing. Again, got third without me in the lineup, so epic performance. And I hope we can match that performance and then some this time around.
Right. What was it like from a coaching perspective? Were you not able to influence the on-court as much?
Nerve-wracking. It's way more nervous watching than playing. I'd rather be on court all day. It's yeah, you still feel nerves on court, but it's way more nervous sitting and watching. So I'm happy to get off the bench this time.
You've seen those videos in the Olympics where the parents are there, like rooting for the kid. Did you feel any of that? Like,
yeah, 100%.
Are these your kids out there?
Not my kids necessarily, but like, you know, that's what I love about MLP is a team format. Like, you come together as a team, and even if you're not super close with your teammates, like, there's an instant bond that happens with it, and you're ready to fight to the death for them. It's very interesting because I felt that last year at the first MLP, and I felt that this year, even, you know, participating as a coach, is this bond comes together, and it's really cool. It's really probably the unique aspect of the team-based format in Pro Pickleball, which, you know, I'm a big proponent of, and I wish we do a lot more of it, more so than just the 3 events a year. I think it should be a year-long thing. Okay, so a couple things. You guys made it to the semifinals against, it was Team Florida Smash, right? Correct, yeah. Right, and so I want to talk a little bit about, you talked about Pablo Tellez. He did really good filling in for you. You guys went to a Dreambreaker, which is the singles competition. Can you walk me through the decision to have Simone go first against JW? She wanted to. Tell me about that. End. No, I mean, she had a game plan, and our hope was that she could pull off a couple points against him, you know, 1 or 2 per round would be epic, because there's more pressure on the guy in the Dreambreaker. So why is there more pressure on the guy, would you say? Going against the girl, or just... going against the girl, because the guy's meant to win it, right? The woman's playing with no pressure, she's playing freely, and the guy's playing tight. You know, it's a lose-lose for the guy. There's no good outcome. Okay. Now with you,
If you would have been there, would that maybe have changed the dynamic? Would you have maybe gone first against JW? And did you have any conversations with Simone, like, well, maybe we should put the guy against the guy and have Simone win her female matchup?
Yeah. No, we had the lineup set actually how we wanted it. So, hindsight's 20/20, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can look at it now and wonder if we could have done things differently. But bottom line is we got down 18-3. It's going to be very hard to win. Yeah. No matter what would have happened, I think we were struggling there. So
if the same situation comes up, will you do something differently, or will you decide ahead of time, or will you decide in the moment, like how the rhythms are going?
We'll go into these matches with a idea of what we'll put out first, and then what we'll respond with based on what their lineup is and who we want each of our singles players playing against, ideally against the opponent. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, I mean, if it comes again, we'll obviously have to rethink that strategy. It didn't turn out well for us, so yeah, I'm sure we'd look at things differently.
Okay, there's been a draft, a supplemental draft. There's been some trades made. Pablo Tejas is no longer on the team.
No.
And can you tell us about that decision? Did you guys put him up for selection, or how does that work? How did that whole thing work?
Yeah, so with Pablo, he was technically an alternate at the first one, right? So. Right after MLP finished, he was technically off the team from Austin. So he wasn't even, we didn't release him. We didn't, so there's nothing we could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you coming onto the team, I guess basically for the first time here, you're almost like they got a new draft pick.
Yeah.
How much do you guys get to practice in between these events? And how do you feel like you're going to mix in on court?
Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot with Simone. I practiced with her when I lived in Florida quite a bit, so super comfortable playing with her. Lived in Austin as well with Lena. Practiced a lot with her. Have played some tournaments with Lena. So either way that we go in mixed, I'm going to be really comfortable. And in men's, Eric's a beast. He's a big guy. He doesn't play a lot of tournaments. I haven't played a lot of tournaments this year. There hasn't been a lot of practice between the team per se, especially with me. But I'm not worried about that. I feel like I'm out here getting touches and trying to feel the ball a little bit more. But generally speaking, I'm playing quite confidently for how little I played this year.
Okay, very good. We'll come right back. We're going to get into a little bit more about the fives here real quick. Sure. And we'll back with more after this on This Week in Pickleball. Stay tuned. What does our main man here think about being on the team with GaryVee and Vayner Nation? We'll be back with more after this.